Picture this: you're the star of the show, making jaw-dropping plays every time the ball comes your way, yet your team still ends up on the losing side. It's heartbreaking, right? That's exactly the gut-wrenching scenario Bijan Robinson and the Atlanta Falcons faced in their tough 27-24 defeat to the New York Jets, where a late field goal sealed another painful loss. But here's where it gets controversial. The Falcon star running back delivered yet another standout performance, but it simply wasn't enough to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. For beginners who might be new to football, yards from scrimmage refers to the total distance a player gains through rushing or receiving plays, and Robinson racked up an impressive 193 yards in this game alone, showcasing his versatility and dominance on the field. As usual, Bijan was nothing short of spectacular, said Atlanta coach Raheem Morris. The talented back carried the ball 23 times for 142 yards and a touchdown, while also hauling in 5 passes for 51 additional yards. To put this in perspective, this achievement places him in elite company. He's now the 5th player in NFL history to record at least 50 receptions and 1,400 yards from scrimmage in each of his first 3 seasons, joining legends like Matt Forte, Justin Jefferson, Herschel Walker, and LaDainian Tomlinson. And this is the part most people miss: despite all that brilliance from Robinson, the Falcons couldn't capitalize on it. Quarterback Kirk Cousins summed it up perfectly: it's incredibly tough to swallow a loss, especially when you're not producing across the board. I'm incredibly proud of Bijan and the teammates who supported him to have such a phenomenal day. It's always inspiring to see a player unleash their full potential, and Bijan certainly did that. I just wish it had led to a win, for him and for us. The game seemed poised for an Atlanta triumph late in the fourth quarter when Cousins threw a 9-yard touchdown pass to David Sills, giving the Falcons a 24-17 edge. But Robinson only touched the ball once more, a short 1-yard run, during the team's final 2 drives, and what looked like a 5-yard reception was overturned to an incomplete pass after video review. Meanwhile, the Jets rallied with a grueling 15-play, 65-yard drive to knot the score, and then clinched it 2 drives later with Nick Folk's dramatic 56-yard field goal as time ran out. Atlanta's 6th loss in 7 games stung, as linebacker Caden Ellis admitted. That tying drive was a real punch to the gut. It dragged on way too long, and we had plenty of chances to wrap it up. Hats off to them, though. It's football. As has been the case in several games this season, the Falcons' special teams unit played a major role in this defeat. For those unfamiliar, special teams handle kicks, punts, and returns, which can shift momentum by controlling field position. Early on, neither side found much rhythm, but New York struck first in the second quarter when Jamal Agnew fumbled a punt fair catch deep in Falcons territory, allowing Breece Hall to scoop it up and dash in for a 2-yard touchdown to take the lead. Atlanta compounded the issue later by allowing Isaiah Williams to explode for an 83-yard kickoff return, setting up a field goal that evened the score at 17 for the Jets in the fourth quarter. Even Zane Gonzalez, who had just been named the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week after 2 games with the Falcons, missed a 50-yard field goal attempt in the third quarter. "We just haven't been performing up to par," Morris explained about his special teams. "Today's miscues included a fumbled punt and that big kickoff return. We're not covering the way we know we can, and we haven't been consistent in dominating field position. There are various reasons for it, but we absolutely need to improve." And here's where things get really intriguing. Despite the mounting pressure on Morris following these losses, he firmly pushed back when asked about potentially replacing special teams coordinator Marcus Williams. "You might want to fire people on days like today, but we don't operate on emotions, we make thoughtful choices," he stated. "We won't entertain such discussions. That's not our style, our principles, or our values. We don't handle things that way." When pressed on his strategy for the Falcons' remaining 5 games, Morris kept it straightforward: to secure wins. What do you think, fans? Is special teams the Achilles heel that's costing the Falcons games, or is there a deeper issue at play? Should coaches like Morris stick to their ethical codes even amid a losing streak, or is it time for bold changes? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with the emphasis on production, or do you see a controversial counterpoint that the Falcons are just one big play away from turning things around? Let's discuss. AP NFL, https://apnews.com/hub/NFL